Hi, my name is Bill Dedamore. I am the owner of Pork Pie Percussion, located in Southern California. I am now at Guitar Center, and we are shooting a video today to show off my new Hip Pig drum set. I came up with the design of this drum set because I was trying to go away a little bit from the modern tone, more of a vintage sounding drum, nice and warm sounding, fat and full. I tied it together with the vintage looking Duco Finishes. Standard equipment on these kits are the center mount beavertail lugs, 2.3 millimeter hoops like I use on everything that I make at my shop, because a hoop has a great deal to do with the overall sound of a drum. I like the 2.3 because it's stiff enough to hold tuning, and it has a nice tone when hit on its own. You put it on a drum and it helps the drum sing. The shells on these drums are made of Eastern Mahogany, and I use the Eastern Mahogany because it gives a very fat, warm, low tone. The drums like to be, they can be tuned up high, they can be tuned up low. They'll work in really any situation that you like. The configuration on this drum set is a 9x13 rack tom, 16x16 floor tom, and 14x22 bass drum. The finish on this kit is a gold red Duco, and the finish is absolutely stunning. Also available with a matching 6.5x14 snare drum. The other configuration that we have is a 8x12, 14x14 and 14x20 inch bass drum as a shell pack with a 6.5x14 matching snare drum also. So I'd like to show you how these drums sound. The kit has 45-degree edges on the toms, the bass drum, and the snare drums. When I was designing my little squealer kits and the Hip Pig kits, I actually went over to Taiwan and worked with the factory over there on how I wanted my bearing edges cut. Spent a lot of time over there, so the drums that are made for me have my signature sound, the sound that I'm looking for out of the drums. On the snare drums, I also told them how I wanted my snare bed cut. The snare bed is vitally important how the snare drum sounds, and I cut my snare bed to a certain depth and a certain width, and I made sure that these drums are equipped with that exact snare bed. On all Hip Pig drums, they are equipped with Remo heads. I use a coated ambassador on top and bottom on the rack tom and the floor tom. Snare drum has the coated ambassador on top and a hazy snare side ambassador on the bottom, because I love the sound of a hazy snare side ambassador. Bass drum comes with a P3 on the batter side and a smooth white P3 on the front. And if you notice, I designed a new logo for this line because I wanted it to have a vintage vibe, sticking with my little pig guy. So I wanted to make him look like a bebop drummer from the 50s. I just thought it would look really cool and more fitting for the line. Well, I'm glad I got to show you my new Hip Pig drum sets and snare drums. I love these drums. They were built with a lot of passion. I think you'll like them a lot. Please take some time, go over to a Guitar Center store near you, and you can also find them on guitarcenter.com.